Alrighty, let's start. Okay, if you're interested in or if you want to join, anytime you can join. Alrighty. So today we're gonna talk about Hina Matsuri. First things we're gonna talk about is what is Matsuri mean besides Hina? Hina はわからない。でも祭りは何ですか？ Oh, I cannot see the option. Event, festival, and exam, meeting. Okay, okay. ちょっと待ってね。なんだと思う？もう選んだ ?OK、わかった。
はい。
じゃあちょっと答え見てみるね。ダダダダン。答えは何ですか？
で、祭りは
祭りは
フェスティバル。
そうです。祭りはフェスティバル2人とも正解。次。じゃあね、ひなは OK、let's set aside じゃあ which season いつ祝いますか？ which season ひな祭り people celebrate いつですか？はい、春、夏、秋、冬。はい、いきます。答えははい。
春
春です。
うん。
春ですね。今は何？
今、春。
そう、今は春でしょ。だからね、そうなの、春なんだよ。次だよ。はい、春のイベントっていうイメージ。ひな祭りになったら、もう春が来てるな。春が来てるな。でももっと聞きますよ。はい、何月何日ですか？ Which date is it? 5月5日、7月7日、3月3日、10月10日。
3月3日。
3月3日かな？さあ、答えは3月3日です。じゃあ、ちょっとジェシーさん、知ってる？ 5 月5日何か。
夏
知らない？ 5 月5
知らない。
日 is the day for boys.
There's also a day for boys.
あ
あ、
ママミヤ、ママミヤ。Okay, so another thing is the 7th of July. なんだと思う？
Don't know.
これはね、it is that day for couple. Like kind of like a very old traditional, like a legend. Yeah, they are celebrating the legends like couple story. It is celebrated not only Japan but also Asian countries like China, Korea as well. Seven. Okay, let's go. Next. 次のクイズは Which is the significance of Hina Matsuri Festival? Celebrating girls. Harvest Festival. New Year celebration. Memorial for ancestors. 簡単だったね。これは簡単だね。何ですか？
Celebrating girls.
そうです、そうです。はい。でも、じゃあもっともっと何をセレブレートする？何のため？次の問題。Who is the motive of the Hina dolls? So yeah, the creepy dolls you earlier mentioned. Okay, father and mother, prince and princess, shogun and sect, emperor and empress. 答えは
Emperor and Empress.
そうです。Emperor and Empress が motif です。Okay, you can see how it look like. 次の質問はね。So, what would you be valued the most in this society as a significant happiness for girls? So basically, they celebrate girls' happiness. If so, what is the girls' happiness in this society? Working career, marriage, good education, become independent. はい、簡単ですか？ はい、何ですか？答えは
marriage.
そうです。marriage, of course! というわけで。ね。So, creepy dolls actually
Mm.
displayed marriage like ceremony. So, then always it is with the flowers. どの花ですか？ Peach, cherry blossom, rose,
Mm.
plum blossom. So, peach blossom.
Peach.
答えはそうです。Peach. So it is commonly said February for plum, March
Mm.
for peach, and
Ah.
April for cherry blossom. は
Mm.
い。次の問題はこれです。だだだだ。What is the traditional drink for ひな祭り？ Green tea. Sake. Miso soup.
I just chose the one I didn't know what it was.
Of course, amazake. Yeah,
Mm.
the name itself is amai, sweet, plus sake. So that means sweet
They don't
sake.
give this to children, do they?
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, still it's like celebrated by everyone. That's
Mm.
how it shows. Yeah. What is the traditional food in Hinamatsuri? Select all the potential answers. Sushi, mochi, tempura, rice
Mm.
cracker. そうだね、これ全部選ばないといけないけど、みんな終わったみたい。だだだだん。答えは、はい、
Sushi, rice cracker,
寿司、
mochi.
もち、ライスクラッカー、はい、
Mm.
ですね。じゃあ、yes. It is very funny that some quizzes I prepared didn't show. I don't know.
Okay.
Today it's so bizarre. I don't know why. The picture I prepared is one is for the emperor and empress and ceremony. Do you know like Japan has like a different like era name? They use. Do you know what is the name?
I don't know the names, but I've heard different ones for when I've seen videos about Japanese history.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the current era name is Reiwa. And do you know like when the generation that Reiwa started or how it's changed?
No.
So it is yes. Oh, okay. So this is I don't know why this didn't show the explanation, but who is the motive for the?
Eh,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, 1 second. I can't hear you now.
No, no, no. Oh,
Okay. All right.
yeah,
Mm.
I know this kind of this. I'll be back. I'll be back. Yes, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear now. I wonder what's wrong. That's really odd.
Yes, yes, it is. So, the question, who is the motif of the Hina doll? Yeah, I actually prepared this picture and explanation, but I couldn't see the explanation showed in the screen. So, answer is of course emperor and empress, But yes, I prepared the explanation picture, and it couldn't show. This is the picture, and I show you. So when the labor starts, they did the ceremony. Usually, when emperor dies, that's the successor, like just thrown and start their own era. And when that happened, they were exactly same as the Hina doll. So I wanted to show how the like a real people showed that Hina doll costume. Can you see it?
I can only see a tiny, tiny little picture in the middle of the screen
Okay,
on top of the quizzes website.
that's right. That's right. That's
Mm.
right. Can you see it?
I cannot see a screen now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 1 second. It's
Okay.
starting to.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Yes.
Mm.
So the emperor and empress wearing the pretty much same clothes as the Hina doll. And when they have this ceremony, they wear this and they did like this, and through conducted the ceremony. And when I saw, how did I felt? How did I feel was that this is Hinado. Like until this point in my life, I've never seen people actually did this. So it was very shocking that the Heisei era, before Reiwa era, it was like 30 years long. So of course it's so long that you cannot see the actual ceremony. It's really rare opportunity to see the event itself. Yeah, so that's the reason. I'm really surprised but since I was so little, I didn't see. But they did this costume when they get married. So like marriage. Heisei Tenno. No. 天皇陛下結婚。Yes. So when they got married, of course, they wear the westernized dress like this. They were young. I was young. That's why I only remember this picture. However, they wore this costume at that time too. So this costume is same as Hinado, right? And they were younger. But I didn't remember. And so how in the Japanese society it's very important for girls to have a marriage. That's this dolls represent.
Oh, it's really interesting.
Yeah, so marriage is the big deal. Marriage is the most important deal. And every March the 3rd, when this day comes, they remind girls, you are a girl, your happiness is getting a good marriage partner and marriage life. That's the things, and this doll represents your marriage. That's why it is like some superstitions. If you don't put it back, these dolls right away after this celebration over, then your daughter's marriage would delay. So you have to put these dolls back into the box once it's over. Yeah, if you slower your marriage of your daughter.
I wish we had these then. I need a lot of good luck for marriage.
I don't know. This is definitely emphasizing how it's important, marriage for your future. A strong influence to
Yes,
girls.
it's kind of intense though,
Intense,
getting like
yes.
a young person and being like, okay, marriage. And it's like, but I'm only like a little child.
Yeah,
It's
but
kind of
it's the
interesting.
the for my personal experience, what I experienced is that I didn't personally like notice that oh, this is about marriage at all. I didn't notice because it is more like you eating food and you just seeing the dolls and not sure what it means. That one of the quiz I input is about yes, like is it princess or prince, emperor, empress, and shogun or seishitsu. And why I put shogun because I thought it is shogun. I didn't notice. So, it's not important. It's just illogical because there's a song. おだいりさまとおひなさまブラブラブラブラダダダダダ So おだいり様 O is honorific, right? Sama is as well. So dairi means something. Then I've never think about it. But dairi is like how they call in the imperial house. Dairi. So it is obviously like about emperor. And I already know the songs, but never come up with a connect the fact. But anyway. Yeah, and another things I wanted to show today is food. So, ひな祭り food. ひな祭り rice cracker, sushi. How is it like? Ah, so happy picture. Like this.
The food is very colorful.
It is because they have to represent this is Girls' Day. If you want to do that, of course you use pink. Of course, right? So, yes, like a lot of like a pink motif, and this is small one. This is cracker,
Oh,
and this is sushi. So it's not like the normal sushi, but there's something like you can get in the United States, like chirashi sushi, Chirashi sushi. That's that people usually eat, and it necessarily has to placed like a sashimi. Sometimes do like shrimp or some maguro, but others like only like eggs or vegetables or something else. Yeah, and yes, you see, I'm, I'm in my like in my personal experience, I've never seen this. Like I've never remember if I had this soup. It's not miso because it's transparent, and they used specific like kinds of shell.
looks like a clam.
Yes, but a little bit bigger, and it is called hamaguri.
Hamaguri.
Hamaguri. And what does it mean? What do you think hamaguri represent?
Foodie.
So, hamaguri has two shells and make like this, right?
Ah, like marriage.
Yes. 2枚のハマグリは対の貝殻ぴったりと合う。It fits perfectly. 女性にとっては誰にとってもそうですがぴったりと合う伴侶に巡り合うことはとても幸せなこと。What is the most important thing is find a perfect fit partner. That's the perfect happiness for women. I don't think not only women. Yeah. So that's represent. Yeah, that's the this soup represent. And this is amazake. Yes. People celebrate like with the peach blossom flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And mochi. The most
Ah, oishii.
this shape, mochi. And rice cracker. I remember the most this cracker. Like this day, means this cracker. Um,
Cracker Day, okay.
I love this cracker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yes. So,
But
so,
yeah,
overall, what do you think about this?
it's really interesting, and you're completely right. When you're a child, you don't really understand why holidays are celebrated. You just think associate it with whatever is the most fun or delicious. For
Yes.
example, Three Kings Day that we celebrate here in Mexico
Uh-huh.
and in other countries. When I was a child, I thought Three Kings Day was just a day to get presents and eat bread. I didn't actually think about the Three Kings at all. Um,
Yeah, but you like it, right?
I
Because
liked
you
it.
can get a present.
And also, you don't think about those things until I think you're a teenager, maybe.
Hmm. Yeah, but if you see this like a modern like perspective, like how they try to like socialize the children's perspective and put in their like a pure heart in one mold. Yeah, which is like, okay, you are assigned as a girls. You are supposed to pursue marriage, most happy marriage, and anything else is the second.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
really different from here. Ah, all of these
Mm.
pictures made me hungry. But here, for example, the quinceañera that we saw before,
You say
and
Ella.
yes, so that is when you turn 15 years old.
Yeah.
In some countries like Mexico, you have this whole party for you where you get your last present as a child, your last toy, and you
Mm-hmm.
get your first gifts as a woman. And they also do a lot of symbolic things like changing your shoes
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And that mm, now it just kind of means okay, you're a woman now. You're not a child anymore.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
right.
Um, and then in the United States, they do a sweet 16. So when you're 16, that's usually sometimes the biggest party for a girl,
Mm-hmm.
which is doesn't have a really big meaning other than a party. And then besides that, we only have Children's Day and Women's Day. So
Oh,
Women's Day is just to a day to celebrate women
women.
and what they can accomplish, and Children's Day is a day to celebrate children and just to have fun, right? But we don't have specifically like a really big like Girls' Day or Boys'
Mm.
Day. But I
Mm.
think it would be cool.
Okay, here it says yes. This is like you are already like a adult with the 15 years old age, and you are ready for getting married to celebrate. Yeah, so pretty similar, huh? Mm. Yeah, I saw
Kind
it.
of, but
Yeah.
now people don't really think about marriage. It's more like, yes, you can do whatever you want. Now
Oh
it's like
yeah.
go study, go get a job, and then you'll
Mm.
get married if you want to. Um,
Oh.
but it's changing a lot, especially with American influence.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because in the United States, a lot, how would I say, independent woman is like a really strong movement.
Yes.
Um, so it's been kind of like that
Can
in
I
Mexico too.
can I ask is it still like 15 years old the age girls can get married in Mexico?
I don't know. I don't see any 15-year-olds getting married. But the average age of someone getting married in Mexico is 20 years old.
20?
Um,
Still?
yes.
Oh.
And that's like the average age. That's like when, say, my aunties, uncles, and parents and everyone got married.
Oh yeah?
Nowadays, a lot less people are getting married. Um, so yeah, just in recent years, I haven't seen much people get married. The people I've seen have gotten married are around 30 years old.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, mainly people just don't want to get married anymore, apparently. I don't know anyone who's gotten
So
married recently.
your mother, your aunt got married at 20 years old? Wow. So you didn't feel like any like a positive feeling or like a like passionate feeling about getting married around the age personally.
No, but In my family, there are some family members, so like some aunties that say, "Oh, you're 18, you're ready to get married," or "You're 17, when are you getting married? You're 20, why aren't you married yet?" There are some like
Yes.
older aunties who think like
Right.
that.
Right.
Um, However, recently,
Mm.
two of my aunties have had babies,
Mm-hmm.
so that kind of has taken the pressure off both sides of the family to get married because the family has new babies. So I
Mm.
don't need to get married or anything. The family is happy
Mm.
right
As long as it's provided, like if
now.
it's
I
okay.
got lucky. Yes,
Oh.
but I think three of my friends already, like my age, have had babies already. Of my friends and
Yeah,
cousins.
sure, sure, sure.
Mm.
Already, yeah, of course, some people already get married, right? But
Not get married,
no,
only
no,
have
I'm
babies.
sorry. Okay.
Yes, because now, especially in the United States, it's kind of normal just to be with like a girlfriend or boyfriend and not get married. But in other countries,
Oh.
it's like you have to get married. But in the United States now, they have this like thinking that you don't have to get married; you can just be with the person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also a really popular thing right now.
Mm.
I don't like that, but a lot of people believe in that right now.
Oh, wait. So in Mexico, you said you can give a birth if without getting married, but some
Mhm.
countries you have to get married before you give a birth.
Or at least just for what would I say? Like, I guess just for societal pressures and things like that.
Okay, okay,
It's
okay.
normal in my mind to get married and then have a child. But getting
Oh.
married and just being with your partner and not getting having a baby, I mean, and then being with your partner and having a
Mm.
baby is kind of strange to me, but it happens very often in the United States and in Mexico now.
ありがとうございました。というわけで、Today we discuss ひな祭り and quinceañera. No, quinceañera. Mm-hmm. Cool, cool, cool.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What a day, JC-san.
Everything was difficult, but we did.
Yes, you did. I'm really happy to know about the quinceañera and like it was kind of like we have similarities. This like a liberal like a trend, like influences our culture, but still like to me, my personal perspective, Hinamatsuri seems intact. They are really not considered bad things or like it should be abolished or anything.
Yes, but
Quinceañera is as
quinceañera
well.
is disappearing. Um,
Disappearing? Oh
yes,
my god.
because when you're 15, you get the option. Okay, do you want a party or do you want a vacation? And a lot of girls choose a vacation with their friends. I chose a vacation when I was 15. I went to Puebla with my friends and my family, and we hung out in the city for a whole weekend. So, a lot of teenagers now they choose a vacation over a party. It's a lot better. So less people are doing their parties. There's even a movie that came out last year, I think, called um, like I don't want a 15-year-old party or something like that. That was a movie
Oh.
about how like weird it was for teenagers now. Like, no, I don't want that party. It's cringy.
Oh.
So a lot of teenagers don't want it anymore.
I didn't know that's trend. You know that? Do you know the American TV show Supermarket? No. There's a
Um,
ugly Betty girls like the ladies TV shows, and
mm,
she has like a girl, like she has a daughter, and the daughter has this party, and it was very big party, and I was surprised. Wow, people spend tons of money for this 15 years old like a daughter, right? Yeah, and yes, I can imagine you can go vacation with that budget. You chose vacation.
However, I got during my vacation, I got food poisoning eating sushi, so it wasn't so good. I didn't eat sushi for 3 years after that.
What? Wow, that sounds very, very.
But my friends had fun for me, so that was great.
Oh yeah. Okay, great. Thank you
Alright.
so much, and thank you for being patient, everybody. And yes, we're gonna do it. I don't know how could I do next time, but I'll figure out. And yeah, we'll see next Wednesday.
Alright.
Alrighty then. Thank you. Have a